Good morning, Nikki here from Purple Patch Fishing. Well, I'm at one of my all-time favourite places, Mallacoota Inlet, and we're fishing on the flats this morning. So what we're doing is we're using little hard bodies, rolling them over the flats nice and slowly, trying to get some bream. Nice early morning here. We're just going on the flats, just rolling little hard bodies across. We're only in about a foot of water here. Just slow rolling this lure over so it hits the bottom. It just creates a bit of movement. Nothing that time. Trying again, eh? So I'm using a Bream crank, an Atomic Arrowz Bream crank rod. It has a medium taper, which is good for when you're using hard body lures. Hard bodies have got small treble hooks on them, so it's nice and soft when you load up. It doesn't put too much pressure on those hooks. The leader I'm using is 4-pound leader. We're on the flats here, so there's not a lot of structure or hard rock or anything like that, so you can go nice and light. As you can see, there's a bit of a breeze this morning, so we haven't got the electric motor down, we're just drifting with the wind. So we sort of will do a drift, and then when we get to the end we'll sort of scoot out and around the side and then come back in and do the drift again. Well, I'm on a nice fish here. We missed the start of it because we didn't have the camera out, but it's had a huge run and it's just about ready. I think it's going to be ready this time for me to net it. Oh, it's a good fish. Oh, you got to check this baby out. Just take your time at the boat. It's ready. Oh yes! That is huge! Yay! Look at that! Hurricane Fatty doing the job! Wow, what a gorgeous fish. He's probably nearly 40 centimetres. We'll take that hook out and put it on the brag mat. Oh, that's so much fun. It just took that lure and just flew. So much fun. You've got to get into this. Oh, beautiful specimen. Yay, heavy. Just fouled up my lure here. I cast it out and I couldn't feel it vibrating, so I've just sort of spun it back in. I just need to check and make sure it's all right. Sometimes you can cast and you can get the lure wrapped around the line here, but this is a little lure. It's a Hurricane Fatty. The colour is a camo, and it's nice and camouflaged on that sand. A nice big bib, which makes it dig down into it goes along and digs in. Stirs up the sand. The fish can sort of then the sand sort of gets, makes puffs, and the fish can see that, but they also feel it in the vibrations. So they're great, exciting fishing on the flats, because once the fish takes the lure, it just takes right off. It's good fun. They do laps and all sorts of things. So this is just one style of lure that I'm using this morning that's digging in. On the flats you can also use surface lures. That's really exciting, especially when they take the lure. That's good fun. So, but that's again an early morning, late afternoon, evening sort of lure to use. I've got to get a fish here. I haven't got one for a little while. I'm half tempted to change my lure and put a different profile on, but I might do that shortly. casting with the wind. It enables you to get a nice long cast in to get that lure a fair way away from the boat. The less noise. Bream can be a bit skittish and spook easily, so the further away you can get the lure, the better. We're in about a foot of water here. You can see the bottom, it's beautiful and clear. You can see lots of little bream holes where they've been feeding, and it's sort of sandy with a few patches of weed, a few shells. They like their little mollusks. Just slow rolling the lure over the bottom so that it digs in, keeps hitting the bottom and stirs up the sand, and the fish can see it and feel it. Nice and slow. One of the rules with bream fishing is if you think you're going too slow, slow it down. So I could feel it just digging that lure, just dig, 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 dig. One of the disadvantages of fishing with light braid and light lures is line management. You can very easily get wind knots if you don't manage your line well. So what that means is after sort of every 10 casts, you need to do a bit of a couple of really long casts and reel the lure in under pressure, and it just untwists the line. I've been going on this one for about 10 minutes. I have got somewhere, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to get it out. I'll keep going for a bit, otherwise it'll be a cut off and throw out a bit of line when we get home. Just retie the leader. It doesn't take long to retie a leader on, but braid's not cheap, so you do want to try and save as much as you can. But because it's actually not far from the leader, it might be just worth cutting it off. But I'll keep going for a little bit longer. See how I go. Oh, I'm on again. Oh, this one's got a bit of curry in him. Oh, another nice bream. Listen to that reel. I love that sound. Oh. Oh, oh, he's good. Another nice. Oh, he's not quite ready yet. The other thing you need to do is just, once you get to the boat, just back that drag off just a little bit. Grab that net. Oh, he's nice. Haven't been doing this long, hey? Turn his head back around. And in. He's in. Yoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, that's another good sized fish. Yeah, I think we're looking at sort of 35 maybe. But he's a good solid one. We'll put him on the brag mat again, hey? Well, hey, look at this one. Fat 37 doing it again. Camo colour. Oh, whoa, don't do that. Oh, he's feisty. We're going to put him on the ruler and see how long he is. I reckon maybe, mid-30s, mid to high 30s. Well, we'll put it on, but oh, chunky. Have a look at that. Nice and fat, juicy fish. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's get this one on the ruler, the hurricane ruler. And to the tip, 37. Estimated to be about 700 grams. This rule is really good with the weight on it. They've done lots of weigh-ins and lengths, lots of study to work out these lengths and the weight. So it's only approximate, but it's an average weight for that length. So good size fish, nice and round. Alright, I'm just going to put this fish into the live well, just to let it revive, so that when we release it, it's nice and strong and healthy. Just gives them time to catch their breath. Gives me time to catch my breath too. Oh, so exciting. Woohoo! is why I love my flats fishing. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel and so you can see more videos like this. So how good is flats fishing? Rolling that little hurricane fatty over the flats and bang! Whoa! It's so much fun. You've got to get out and you've got to try it. See you next time on the water.